Do you like spending money even if you don't know what for? Of course you do. At least you like LEGO minifigures. When it comes to those figures, you never know which figure you get, because those bags are sealed or closed. You can't look inside. So it's always a game of probabilities and chances. Today I want to talk about those chances. When it comes to LEGO minifigures like those, it's like with all trading items, like trading cards. You have sealed bags and a lot of different items you can collect, but you never know which one you get, so it makes it really hard to get those figures or cards you really like to have, or maybe you want to have them all. So it's all about probabilities, in this case probability theory or combinatorics, and I'm not a mathematician, so if you know better, please let me know in the comments. I just did this out of interest and I hope I did it right. And it's really interesting to see that it's not that easy to collect all 12 different figures, because the chances are a little bit against you. First, let's start with an easy one. What is the chance to get one unique figure? Now, when you start collecting a series like this with 12 different figures, it's really easy. You buy the first bag and et voila, what a surprise, you got one unique figure. Of course, the chances were 100% because you don't have a figure at all until this point. But the second figure, or the second unique figure, is a little bit harder. The chances are not anymore 100%, but 92 or about 92%. With each figure you get, or each unique figure you get, the chances are decreasing to get another unique figure. For example, if you have 6 out of 12 figures, the chance to get another unique figure is just about 50%. And with every unique figure, the chances are decreasing about 8.3%. So, to get the last unique figure, if you have 11 out of 12, the chance is just 8.3% to get this figure. And this is really hard then. But this is all about the game of trading items. In the beginning it's really easy. You start collecting those items and you get a lot of unique figures or cards, but closer to the end it's getting really hard and you spend a lot more money to get just unique figures. Collecting LEGO minifigures is a really easy one, at least in comparison to trading cards, because trading cards sometimes have around hundreds of different cards, and LEGO minifigures are just about 12 or 16 different figures. But after all, it's not that easy. And you know, with every unique figure you get, the chances are decreasing. When I talk about these chances, it's all about information. In this case, we don't have any information at all, just that we have 12 different figures in those bags and that the chances are 1 to 12 or 8.3% to get one unique figure. In reality it's a little bit different, because we know that those bags are delivered in bigger boxes. You can find them in the stores, and each box has a certain amount of certain figures. And in reality, of course, we can touch and feel those bags, so we can try to feel which figure is inside. That gives us more information. So you start collecting LEGO minifigures, and in the beginning it's easy, and till the end it's getting harder because the chances are decreasing to get unique figures. But in the next step I ask myself, what are the chances to get all 12 different minifigures with just buying 12 different bags? Of course, this would be the perfect case. You just buy 12 bags and you have all 12 different figures. But to answer the question what are the chances for that, we have to go to the field of combinatorics. Why combinatorics? Because we are interested in combinations, or in this case we are interested in one special unique combination. When you buy 12 different bags, you will get a combination of different figures. We are not interested in the order. It doesn't matter if we first get Bugs Bunny or Tweety or Sylvester or at last. We're just interested in getting all 12 different figures. But of course, there are a lot of different combinations possible. You can buy 12 bags and get 6 Tweeties and 6 Sylvesters, or 3 Bugs Bunnies and 9 Sylvesters. There are a lot of combinations. And the amount of different combinations gives us the clue, or gives us the answer, what are the chances to get all 12 different minifigures with just buying 12 different bags. To tackle this question, we use the well-known urn problem. The urn problem is about an urn with different balls inside, maybe with different colors. In this case we have 12 different balls because we wanted to simulate the 12 different figures in one bag, or the possibility for 12 different figures. We use the system of drawing the balls and laying them back. Laying them back because each bag has the chance of 1 to 12 to get one unique figure or one special figure. It doesn't change. It doesn't matter how many Bugs Bunnies you have. Each bag has the new chance of 1 to 12. And we use the system of don't considering the order, because we are not interested in the order. It doesn't matter if we get Bugs Bunny first or Tweety or Sylvester. We are happy enough to get them all with just 12 bags. So, to get the answer for the different possible combinations, we have a formula. In this formula we have two different variables, n and k, and in each case it's 12. 12 because we have 12 different minifigures and we draw 12 times. I'm not a mathematician, so I really don't know how this formula works, but in the end it works and gives us the answer. And in this case the answer is over 1.3 million different combinations possible. And this is interesting because we are just interested in one combination. And so we can say the chance to just buy 12 different bags and get all 12 different minifigures is about 0.0007396023%. And that's not a lot. So if you buy 12 different bags and you get all 12 different minifigures, you can consider yourself really lucky. We see it's not really realistic to just buy 12 bags and get all 12 different minifigures. So let's get to a more practical question. And this is, how many bags do I need to buy to get all 12 different minifigures? The thing is, as long as you don't have a crystal ball, you will never know up front how many bags you really need to buy to get all 12 different figures. But we can answer this question in average, and we can do this because we know the chances for getting unique figures. We remember the chance to get the first unique figure is 100%. That means you just need to buy one bag to get the first unique figure. For the second figure, it's a little bit harder because the chance is just around 92%, or 11 to 12. This is still a good chance, but with each unique figure you buy, the chances are decreasing. We know that. So that means when you have 11 figures already and you want to have the last remaining unique figure, you have to buy an average 12 bags to get the unique figure. And what we can do now is to sum up all 12 different chances for getting unique figures to get an average number, which gives us the answer how many bags do we need to buy to get all 12 different minifigures. And again, this is just an average number. We sum up the 12 different chances we have to get the 12 different minifigures. The first chance is 12 to 12, the next chance is 11 to 12, and so on. The last chance is 1 to 12. When we sum up those 12 different chances, we get the number of 37.24 mini bags we need to buy in average to get all 12 different minifigures. Of course, in reality it doesn't mean that you really need to buy 37.24 mini bags, especially because you can't buy a quarter mini bag, but it gives an idea about the amount of mini bags you need to buy and the price you will have to pay to get all 12 minifigures. If you are lucky, you just buy 20 bags and have all 12 minifigures. If you are not that lucky, you maybe buy 40 or 50 different bags to get them all. And of course, you can do this calculation also along the way, and in this case it's really interesting, because to get the first 6 unique minifigures, you just have to buy an average around 8 mini bags. But to get the second half of the set, so the last remaining 6 unique figures, you have to buy an average 30 mini bags to get those figures. It's the beauty and the difficulty of trading items like minifigures and trading cards. In the beginning it's really easy and it's fun, but along the way it's getting harder and harder and the chances are decreasing. For some people this is the beauty and the fun of trading items, like LEGO minifigures. It's kind of related to gambling. And in my case, I collected the second LEGO minifigure Harry Potter series, and in average I needed 54 different mini bags, but I just bought 28 bags and got all 16 different minifigures. And in this case I have beaten the odds, and this was quite fun. Now, is there a good strategy to buy or collect LEGO minifigures? It depends. It depends on, do you want to have the whole set or just 1 or 2 unique special figures, or maybe you just want randomly figures and you're not that interested in getting them all. And it depends on the fun you have living with the risk, buying a lot of bags and not getting the figures you need or you want to have. In any case, you can increase your chances. For example, if you are in a store, you can see those mini bags often in bigger boxes, and we know for sure that in a bigger box there are a certain amount of different figures. So if there is a box in a store and there are a lot of mini bags inside, you can be pretty sure that there are a lot of different minifigures. It can be a good strategy to buy a lot of these mini bags to get a lot of different minifigures. Another way to increase your chances is just to touch and feel those bags. An advantage of LEGO minifigures is that those figures often have different special trademarks, like big ears or big heads or special legs. So you can try to touch those bags and try to feel those unique special figures you like to have. In the most stores this is allowed, but sometimes it's not. And the best chances to get just those minifigures you like to have is when you just buy those minifigures directly. A lot of online stores sell those mini bags open, so you just can buy directly the minifigure you like to have. You want to have Bugs Bunny, so you just buy Bugs Bunny. And a lot of stores even sell the whole sets, so you don't have to collect at all. You just buy the set and get all 12 minifigures, and that's it. The point about this is often the prices are a little bit higher. If a bag normally costs about 4 euros, you won't find the minifigure for 4 euros, but this is a lot of times really fair because you don't have the risk of buying a lot of bags you don't need. As we saw before, the more minifigures you have, the lesser the chance to get more unique figures. So a lot of people go for a mixed strategy. They start collecting in a normal way, they buy the closed bags and maybe collect 6, 7 or 8 minifigures, and the remaining figures can be bought online directly, just the figures you need, so you don't need to buy a lot of bags just to collect the whole series. So, we are done for today, and I hope you had a little bit of fun and maybe you even learned something. If I've done something wrong and you know better, please let me know in the comments. I'm always eager to learn and do better. If you like the video, you can leave a like, and of course you can subscribe to my channel if you want to see videos like this or traveling videos in the future. For now, I wish you all the best. Until the next time.